Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Family Connect, the beautiful program that we have put out there to help reconnect us with our families, reconnect us with our values, as well as make us beautiful people and the humanity we wish and crave for. For those that are longing to be better human beings, this program is actually for you, and you can as well let others know about it. Before I go on with today's topic, I'm going to say thank you to all our subscribers, those that have come to view the channel and those that are still coming to see what we are doing, and those that are there already. Please continue to share, continue to let others know the little we are doing from our own corner. Thank you once again. I am Chika Namani, your regular host, and with my team, we are saying thank you to all of you. Then, today's topic, which I chose, and before choosing this topic, I reflected much on what is going on around us today. What is happening in our nation, what is happening beyond our nation, how people are crying, how people are lamenting. We are actually blaming every other person but ourselves. Why should we be blaming every other person? Because there's something I believe in. If you have good mind, good thoughts, and looking out for each other at every given time, having the best of volition to help ourselves in our own little corners, doing it by ourselves, each one on his own, I can bet you we'll have better output, we'll have better input. At the same time, we'll have better environment, better people, and better living standard, better everything. We'll be smiling and we'll be joyous. But no, what do we have today? Backbiting, bickering, anger, quarrels, name it, just name it. It's all sadness everywhere. Turn left problem, turn right problem. Nobody seems to be happy. Are we going to continue like that? So for this and other reasons, I decided to choose this topic. Setting of standard. What do I mean by that? Before we can set standard, first of all, we have to understand what standards are, or what they stand for, or what it should be. All our standards should be from our values. Our value system is anything but in shambles right now. Many of us are not reflecting on what it should be, what it's supposed to be, how are we supposed to live to be happy. We are thinking of how are we going to make it, how are we going to change the other person, how are we going to backbite, how are we going to do so many things that is awful but beautiful. Even the few that are trying to do the good ones are stifled. They are laughed at, they are mocked at. They will tell you, no, it's dog eats dog. If you want to survive, you have to fight dirty. You have to do the ugly things. But I know it's not true. We are the creatures of the Almighty Father, and it's all goodness. So we cannot thrive doing something wrong. So first we have to set standard for ourselves as individuals. We have to be disciplined. We have to always ask ourselves, if this is done to me, how will I feel? Once you know you're not going to be feeling happy, or you're not going to be happy if such is done to you, I bet you should not do it to the other person, because the way you felt or you feel is the same way the other person will feel. So let's look at ourselves first. Make ourselves happy. Look for the best things of life for ourselves. And once you do that, you will equally do it for your neighbor. You will do it for others around you. You by extension, you are making your environment peaceful, harmonious, and be what it should be. When you have set that standard for yourself, you have put yourself, you have disciplined yourself, you have told yourself, look, I can't do this. It's not just morals, it's even your eating, even in taking care of yourself. Once you can put these things in place, every other thing will follow. So by the time you set that standard for yourself, people are watching you. It's living by example. It's what they see of you that they talk about. So it stems down to your family. Your children are there. Your workers are there. Your husband is there, or your friend. Whoever it is, even in a relationship. What happens? they look at you, there is joy in their heart. They say, yes, this is somebody to look up to. This is somebody to emulate. And indirectly, you are influencing people. Directly and indirectly, you are influencing people. You are helping people to take that decision of to make a change and make themselves better without you saying a word. It's not all about speech. It's not all about talking to people. It's by example, by your conduct. Others can emulate, others that can learn from you and follow that footstep without talking to you. There are people, if you talk to them about, look, this, do that, they find it difficult to accept it because they believe their ways is better. But when they see you do it, and they find out by extension, you're even progressing, you're doing better than them, I bet you they will quietly in their own corner take it because they are going to emulate what you are doing without saying a word. So they are indirectly keeping their own self-esteem to themselves. But you, by the side, you know that, yes, they are picking one or two things from you. And when you do that, you can take it to your workplace. Your workplace is actually an extension of your home. Because if your workplace, there's no joy, there's no happiness, there's no harmony, it cannot thrive. You cannot make progress. You cannot achieve what you have set out to. Your workplace should be a place where you wake up in the morning, you are happy to go to. You are looking forward to it. You are closing from that work the previous day. You are looking forward to tomorrow. You have already set targets for yourself. So when you set out, you are happy doing that. So your workplace should be an extension of your home. So if you can put all these things together, set that standard, keep it going, you will be happy. And if each and every one of us should do that, we'll have a better nation, we'll have a better home, we'll have a better everything. And all this cry and this shout, all this backbiting, all this blaming, all this you are the one at fault, will automatically disappear, if not completely, but to some extent. We'll have better understanding of our environment, better understanding of how we should live, and better understanding that we, first and foremost, are human beings. So I'm going to wrap it up this way. Do that which you would love to be done unto you. If you do that, actually says, love thy neighbor as thyself. So when you do that, I bet you'll be happy, every other person around you will be happy, and you have peace, you have harmony. So, until I come your way again, I will say goodbye, good day, and have a lovely time.